you for joining today's VCT Pacific Scrum. We're here with Talon Frost and Cruz. Before we jump into the Q&A session, let's begin by hearing from both on their thoughts of the game.
I think we played really well. We played together, and then we were shooting back. So, still a couple of mistakes on bind that we need to fix, and I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. But overall, I think pretty good.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to give flowers because of the inconsistency that seemed to have plagued us last season with this new roster. But, off season, 3 role changes, Cruz back to Smokes, which he hadn't played previously until I believe the very first iteration of Talon that I was here. Yeah. So, you know, good performance. Boom's a good team. Six Fingers is good. Everybody over there is quality. Somebody had to lose today. But yeah, I mean, our focus is on champs and our focus is on qualifying first in the group and then needing to win or place top 2 in order to go to champs. And that's pretty much the only thing on our mind, not the victory today.
Thank you. We'll now open the floor for on-site live questions. If you have questions, please raise your hand. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Aru. Congratulations on the victory today. First of all, there will be a map rotation change. Abyss, which Chalon has a good memory of last year Champions Qualifier, will come in and Corrode.
Instead of what? We don't know yet.
And Icebox, which Talon has preferred for quite a while, will be removed. So, and also Corrode is coming in. So how is the team preparing for the recent map change? Thank you.
Same as always, man. I mean, look, people don't know this, but the last 2 years of rotations have screwed us pretty much every time. We've lost good maps and gotten bad maps, and we've had to figure it out. Abyss coming back is nice because, Cruz and I like Abyss, and it was very sad that we were not able to use our Abyss last year going into champs. But look, I'm fine with whatever. I mean, we're professionals. Like at this point, there isn't a meta change. There isn't a character balance change. There isn't a map change that is really going to throw us off. So, it's nice that Abyss is coming back, but, whatever, man.
Thank you very much. My next question is to Cruz, and you are now playing Smokes after a very long time. Does that affect you positively as an IGL role, since Smoke has a little room for skills to use? And also, how do you think about the recent role change of your team? Thank you very much.
Yeah, you just said draft.
I think I wouldn't say easier, but because I've played it before, it's like if it's not duelist, I normally play every agent anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to make it work for the team because I think like smokes need a lot of experience, and if we want someone who has experience, I already have it, so I'll just play it instead, and then we just move people around to make it easier for them. It's more of like to comfort the team. Do I play it well? I don't think I play it as good as it should be, but I think it just fits our style because like we play together, we fight a lot, so I'm not like I'm not worried about dying because I'm the IGL. Sometimes we need to take the fight that we need to, but if it's someone else in the team and our smokes die early, they're gonna be like pressured to like, okay, I gotta play it safe, but then I'm the IGL, so I can die early. I don't care.
I know you didn't ask me this, but I find that answer pretty interesting because obviously everybody is moving either duelist to sentinel or duelist to controller players, and what he's talking about is mechanically he may not be good, but like the truth is I actually think his best role is on controller first off, and I also think that he's fearless, which is perfect for the role because he limit tests, and I'm not going to explain that because that'll be given too much, but most players won't do the things that he does on controller, and I don't think, or it seems like he doesn't appreciate how good that is at the spot. So like I find it really funny because like the the like textbook thing now is like bang, right? Like someone mechanically strong, sound, good, strong, solid fundamentals and teamwork. That's like what you need. But I think there's like so many other use cases for controllers. And to me, it's, in my opinion, I think the hardest overall role in the game to play. I think Silva's probably the hardest agent to play at the highest level, but I think controller is the hardest role overall to play. And on our team, I'm glad. I'm not going to say I wanted this to happen because I did not want him to switch roles, but I'm glad that I at least have him with the ability to do that if I need it. So, but I think you're definitely underselling yourself there. Like way too much.
Thank you very much for your answers. Good luck for your next game.
Hello, guys. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling well. So, Lara, congrats with the win. So my question will be as a continuation of the previous question about the roles. I feel like every stage we start with the question why Primi is not playing duelist. So yeah, I would love you to comment about like Sai playing like duelist and then like Primi still of course he has his impact despite like doesn't matter which role he's playing, and he showed it beautifully today, especially in mind. So, but I would love to hear like about their role changes. Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I know it's kind of funny. It's a meme now between me and Primi, but like the truth is, and I mean this nicely. I know it's going to sound weird in English, but like he does what he wants, bro. Like, and for us, we like, listen, Talon here, that this can be a dictatorship. I can easily just force people to do the things that they want because Talon has afforded me the opportunity to run the team the way I see fit. But also a part of it and a part of being on a team is you also have to kind of like, accommodate to other people also. And compromise has to happen on a team. You can't just like this is despite what's going on outside in the world, this is a democracy here. I will admit, I think Primi is special, and I think that he is certainly he's certainly capable of being the best duelist in the world. I agree. And I certainly have a vision for that. The beauty is that, he's also really fucking talented and can do whatever he wants. And it just seems like, flexing is what he likes. And if he wants to be Forsaken or banned, go for it. Like we're going to try to help him and do the best that we can. I think the real success story that came out of this was just Thai's ability to go from, look, he MVP'd his first game. His first game last season, he MVP'd, and today he MVP'd on a new role. I think that the one benefit that I won't take away from all these changes is that you're seeing people like Killua, you're seeing people like Thai evolve, and people won't realize this year how important that is, but in 2 or 3 years from now, you're going to look at Killua and Thai probably in the same way you look at Primi. And let's not forget, we also have fucking Jit. So like, it's incredible that we're still making these godforsaken changes because I feel like I haven't had consistency my entire time here. Not one season have I had to run it back. And despite that, we're successful. The players are good. These guys are incredible. And I think that Primi eventually is going to get to a point where he finds out what he wants to do and the player he wants to be. And we're hoping that we guide him the best that he can all the way up until that point, and then he just takes over. When or how or with what age, I have no idea, man. I'm going to try to help him as best I can. But yes, I will say this until I'm dead. This guy can be special on Duelist if he actually wanted to be it. But if he decides to go somewhere else, unlucky. He's just going to be whatever else anyone or whatever he wants to be.
Thank you so much for a beautiful answer. Can I ask one more?
Oh, sure.
The question will be to Cruz about the current beta. Like most people are like happy about like current beta than the previous one. They think like it's more open. I would love to hear your thoughts about like the current meta compared to the one we had in stage 1.
I think so too. I think it's not Teo focused anymore, and the game is played in many different ways. Now, I think if you're gonna see from, I think the match right now and this week, you'll see different comps, and I think that's how the game should be played. We should be testing out many different agents, many combinations. That's the reason why there's 20, 30 agents in the game. I don't know if I'm wrong or correct, but it doesn't matter. But like it should be that way. We should be playing different things and they should be at the same level. So I'm liking how it's going. I'm liking how everybody's having their own style. They know what they like. And I think it's just gonna be more fun to see different agents get picked.
Thank you so much, and good luck in the next round.
I know I shouldn't do this. I'm sorry. I will just say this. Boom deserves a lot of credit for running Neon on Icebox because I think they were getting memed on because I heard from the TV in the back, the desk. Let me tell you something. They deserve a lot of credit for playing that agent on that map because it is underrated how good that character is because I played it when I was in North America with Governor actually for 2 years. Let me tell you, that is the match didn't go their way, but they deserve a lot of credit for being creative enough to try to run it. And I think to Cruz's point, this is going to continue to happen this season because the balance seems to be so good. But Boom certainly deserves a lot of credit for running that because that has not been done before.
All right, we have one more question from the submitted question 4 from Yandi of Fellow to Asia. This is for Frost. It has been 2 months since we last saw you on the Pacific stage. What has the team focused on during that time to make sure you are better prepared for the stage 2?
Short answer, a lot. Long answer, off season was very interesting. Jovi brought a lot of stuff from GC actually to our team to see if it can smoothen the transition when you're making 3 role changes. The players decided to, change roles. I said Thai and Killa would deserve a ton of credit for like, the responsibility. Killa has Cruz's responsibility now on initiator. That is not easy. Cruz obviously can play like pretty much anything. I mean, I almost had him on Neon last year. You remember? So, yeah. I mean, our off season was very tough because emotionally it was draining. I think we all were very frustrated that we didn't accomplish what we wanted to, which was making Toronto. But they worked very hard. I don't really deserve a lot of credit for what happened in the off season. I think that is basically up to the players. Even our performance coach David deserves a lot of credit for that. So, yeah, we're gonna do our best this season, and our goal is to make the first seed out of the group and then qualify to champs through top 2 playoffs.
Thank you. That wraps up today's scrum. Thank you everyone for being here. We will see you shortly.